Welcome back. I'm Shaq. We got ourselves another video. Well, we have a Kendra G video, everybody. Kendra G. This is gonna be wild because there's some lady who she's all of our elders, and she's gonna prove to us why you should not listen to every old person. Like, every old person is not worth listening to. Some of them are worth you just giving them jello and tea and telling them to, you know, take a nap.
Take a nap many times as I can.
This lady is gonna say the wildest things. When I say wild, I mean none of it's gonna actually connect. You're gonna feel like you're going down some crazy rodeo or trail. You're gonna feel like the father off of The Shining. You're gonna feel like you're running down a cold maze. And she's gonna keep doing it. She's not gonna stop. She's gonna keep talking. When I watched the video, I was triggered. Y'all know me, I'm always triggered. But I don't think it's right that I get triggered and y'all don't get triggered.
Hit the cash app and I might.
We got some cash apps. Clean K, $5. Laugh out loud. Cam gave Randy raccoon eyes. Whoa, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only thing that went in my mind was, that was racist.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
But I know what you're talking about. Am I the only person that sometimes find racism funny? Nathaniel, $5. It was just a gift. Thank you, Nate. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Nate. I see you in this suit. Yeah, you look sharp. You look sharp, my boy. You see the sweater? Sweater gang, baby. All I gotta do is go put on some slacks, some pleated pants with this on, high-waisted, tuck it, boy. From downtown, $10. To hear this from a woman shocked Randy, to say the least. Kind of sad, ain't it? Pretty bad that Randy and other women would get shocked that another lady is saying something correct. Think about how sad that sounds. John Roberts, $2. He says thanks. Lonnie Bagley, $50 again.
It's raining all over me. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist.
Watching your pod makes me appreciate being married. It's crazy out here for real. Lonnie, you're right. It's crazy. It's wild being out here. But hold up. You just hitting this video and you just hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was. Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
The camera. Oh, I like this.
Oh, no, I don't. Kendra, I've been on here before, like on your Facebook, about 2 years ago.
Okay, give me an update. I don't remember.
And when we were talking, I was in Atlanta at my other house. And I remember you said, you know, when you're over 55 and you're 60, it's harder to find somebody. And let me tell you, when you gave me the numbers, I was like, she don't know what she's talking about. She young.
You are crazy. If you thought she was wrong, you're crazy. Ooh, I can already tell you're not wise.
You were not lying when you said as you get older, the percentage of men in the 55 to up bracket of choices get smaller and smaller and smaller. So when I look at when you interviewed me a couple years ago, what I wanted and what I needed, oh my God. If I would have chose that at the time, I probably wouldn't be with that person anyway.
Well, I want to say this. What I give you guys is the data, right?
Yeah.
So I've been doing this show for 5 years, and I always say I'm not the same person that created the show. I know so much more. Rightfully so. I'm a journalist at heart. So what I did as a journalist is I interviewed people and I collect data and share it. Before it was mainly celebrities, right?
Right.
Yes.
You
I'm just
right. You
I'm
was
just
on
sharing
money
the
with
data that I collect. And then also too, you know, I have live events. And when I have live events, that's another source of statistics. And I can tell you there'll be 80% women to the 20% men. It's just what it is. It's a number game. This is a math conversation. Not I'm a queen. He should pay all my bills. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just talking about math.
Boy, those glasses make her look wild. She's supposed to be like watching grandbabies and going to sleep right now. Boy, she look wild. Like Freddy Krueger with a wig on.
Straight numbers. Okay?
Yeah.
So, but whatever the case, I'm assuming you want to do it again.
Yeah, and you know what? And I guess the thing I got to get used to is I don't know if it's me or the younger generation. I don't know. We've been having conversations all over the place about 50-50. No, I'm not paying half your bills because you're not paying half of mine. I'm not. I don't want you trying to come for Granny's checks either.
Well, I think the 50-50 thing is spoken about if you live together.
Oh, okay. Now that
Yeah.
you got your own house and you know.
No, they would say that you're each paying 100 in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
The 50-50 conversation comes into play if you're actually cohabitating together.
Okay.
Well, how do you feel about that? If y'all were to live together, what is your now that you know what it means, now what are your thoughts?
Child, you gotta come with your own money. I got my own money. I don't want to move in your house. You ain't moving in my house. We're gonna get a new house. You gotta come with your own money and your own checks.
Why would I do that? You're too old for this. You think somebody around your age wants to try to get a new house? I have a house you're not gonna move in. You need to kick rocks. You need to kick rocks. That's what you need to do with those thick ass glasses looking like that old black lady off of Cousin Vinny. What's wrong with you? She's too old for this. Oh my God, that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. And she thought that made sense. Not supposed to listen to every elder. That's what I just learned. Don't listen to every one of them. Sometimes they do crack.
So when you get the new house, what is the component you want to pay?
That's where it's I look at it like I would never want to move into a house that somebody had or in our age bracket. They're either divorced or whatever. But what I'm saying is that you have to make choices. Like either you're going to move into somebody's house or who got a mortgage, who don't got a mortgage. It's just so many things that go into that over 50 stuff, and I always look at it like since I'm into real estate and I'm an investor that I could always grab a little house and we could just put 10 or 20,000 and we'd be good and we wouldn't have no mortgage.
10 or 20,000. You can get a house for $10 or $20,000? Where can you get a house like that from? I'm not crazy. Can you get a house like that?
Okay. All right, let's take it from the top. Tell me your name again, honey.
My name is Vernett.
Vernett?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sound
Vernett,
old.
where are you calling us from?
I'm in Houston, but I'm from the West Coast.
Where do you live?
Houston.
How old are you again?
I am 62.
Okay, 62. What you do for a living?
Real estate investor.
Real estate investor. Do you have any children?
I have 2 grown children.
How old are your 2 grown kids?
37 and 30.
And what?
And 30.
30. Both by the same man?
No.
2 men. Have you ever been married?
So you already messed up. You already been sleeping with multiple people. Your grass, soiled, already a mess up. Let's see how this goes.
When did you get divorced last?
15 years ago.
Oh, long time ago. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So we got Vernett, Houston, Sagittarius, 62, real estate investor. Mine are 2 grown kids. My 2 men was once married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Girl, they got to know the Lord, honey. They got to know the Lord, and they got to have their own money. Because I'm not looking for their money. I need somebody that wants to be in love. People that want to be in love. My mama always told me if a man love you, there ain't nothing you can't have. So I ain't worried about material stuff. I got my own stuff. I'm talking about somebody that got some sense and that, when they get old, they're going to change some diapers.
Did she say that her mama told her this? And you 62? I don't think your mama was speaking about your husband or the guy that you want to be your husband. I'm very sure your mother wasn't saying this. But if she was, this crazy stuff happened so long ago. I got a headache. I don't even like that necklace she wearing. It looks like she got it from the dollar store. Mind blown.
So depends. Because when you get older, you got to think about that. He's going to help you in and out the tub and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that got some sense and some tenderness. Some of y'all is like a M&M. You hard on the outside. You ain't got no ooey gooey center, man. Some of you old men that been through some things. You coming out of a divorce or you done lost your wife, and some of you done lost your wife and you still got the ladies' clothes in the house. That's spooky. No, I don't want to go in your house. So you got to have your mind together. Retire somebody outside that like to barbecue a little bit and shake his legs on the swing a little bit. Somebody like that. Somebody ain't like out in the club trying to throw it in a circle still.
What's happening?
None of that throwing it in the circle if you're 60 and up. You need to settle it down, bring it on in, come on the porch and chill out. That's what we should be doing right now.
You're just talking. You're just letting your lips touch. You were first talking about guys. Guys don't throw nothing in a circle. What are we talking about right now? I feel like she just took me on the biggest rodeo in my brain in the world. I don't know what's happening.
Now some of y'all men out there getting them young girls and getting them young babies, and then you think that granny gonna take care of it. Not happening. Keep your little worms in your pants and find you a nice woman that wants to make you some coffee in the morning and make you some eggs and some grits and stuff. That's what you need to be doing. But some of y'all, I don't know what's going on. I don't care if you're a silver fox or whatever. I don't care what kind of fox you are. Come on in. It's cold outside. Make a decision. Pick you one woman and date in your age bracket. Okay?
Did she just find a way to tell guys that they shouldn't date younger women? That's what she was doing? Like, how did this start off from the beginning? Triggered.
And then everybody be in love. Stop trying to be 60 dating 30-year-olds because it ain't going to get you nothing but a baby. Period. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what's wrong with these old men, Kendra. Like, I know your dad, I see you can talk about your dad all the time. Now, he ain't out here trying to get him a 20-year-old.
Well, my daddy told me he liked them young too. I'm sorry. My daddy,
he liked them young too?
I just learned on Christmas my daddy would date somebody my age. So I try to tell you, Vernetta, yeah, my daddy's 77. He said he'll date somebody 45. He get along with him because my daddy at 77 got a no kid policy.
Look at you looking dumb, just like that wig on your head. Like, you know how foolish you look. You just talk. You're not wise. Because if you was wise, you wouldn't be in the predicament you're in. You wouldn't have 2 kids by 2 different men and on Kendra G dating show. You think you're smart, but you're not. I'm so triggered right now because she literally have raised 2 people who I am so sure they're dumb. I'm pretty sure they're dumb now. And they're telling people information that's probably dumb.
Is there a range that he goes?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm trying to tell you, I told you the last time you was here, men of your age like them younger. I don't make the rules, women, I'm sorry. So,
but
I don't make the rules.
When you say go younger, Kendra, like when you're in your 60s, how young do you think is young?
Listen, I'm not telling you what to go. I'm telling you what they doing. Now, there's some who date within their age, of course, but like sometimes their wife might have passed. But you just said you don't want nobody's dead wife's clothes in the house still.
No, and he had to get knee replacements and all that stuff. Granny, I ain't there yet. Child. Granny like to do it. Granny likes to do it too. So I'm just telling you.
What just happened?
I like to have sex still. I do a lot of sex, but I'm not gonna do it with somebody that got the PRD.
What are you talking about? What's happening right now? You are too old. Oh my God.
What's the PRD?
The penile rectal dysfunction.
Penile erectile dysfunction.
Yeah,
is that
y'all.
ED?
Yes, penile rectal dysfunction.
So is that the same as ED, erectile dysfunction?
Yeah, similar. One of them ain't gonna work at all. One's just gonna be like that. It ain't gonna never do nothing.
Is that?
I just don't want nobody that's on the Viagra. Let me just say that.
Oh God.
Let me just put it on out there.
Okay, so what is the age range you want to date? Let's start there.
I think 52 to 62.
Okay. 52, 62,
yeah.
Still working naturally.
Yeah.
You just said you don't want old guys dating young women, but you just said your dating range is 52 while you're 60 something. This is just wild.
Yes.
Okay, still working naturally. Okay. What's some other deal breakers, Vernett?
Just not honesty, just the honesty and just, whatever it is. If you only got 2 nickels to rub, they'll say, hey, Granny, I ain't got but 2 nickels. Stand on your business. Just somebody that is just ready to settle down. Somebody that wants to be in love. A lot of times people are in love with the idealism of love, but they don't.
Didn't she say she want a guy with money? She said she want a guy who owns stuff, but now you're saying you all right with a broke guy. You're contradicting. She's not thinking, Kendra. She's just talking. Those glasses are taking over. Like those glasses are literally holding her brain hostage. So she don't know what's happening right now. She's stroking out. She is stroking out, Kendra, and you're having a full-on conversation with that.
Want the actual work that goes into if that leads to something more serious, you know? So,
Okay.
gotta be serious about your business.
Serious about your business. Okay. I don't want no problems. Should he look a certain way?
He gotta be taller than a fifth grader.
What is that?
You see, he gotta be
Taller.
he gotta be taller than a fifth grader. And no, I'm not really caught up on looks. I'm really not.
How tall are you, Vernett?
I am 5'9".
Okay.
I'm 5'9".
So should he be taller than 5'9", or your height is 5?
I would like him to be the same height as me if possible.
Or
But it's
taller?
not a deal breaker or anything, you know.
Okay.
Just
Should he make a certain amount of money?
nah, I ain't really worried about money because I got my own.
You said you're not going to share. She doesn't care. She's just talking in dumb.
Okay. Well, you said earlier you wasn't doing 50-50.
No,
Thank you.
I'm not doing 50-50 because I'm not expecting for him to pay any of my bills and I'm not paying his.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I need everybody. I mean, what I'm saying is, it's just when it comes to money, it's just different. I mean, if you can take care of yourself and you can take care of another person, you cool. But if you know that you can't, you know, you're making $15 an hour and you got $9,000 worth of debt, then you need to take care of your debt or do whatever you got to do.
So let me ask you this: do you plan on do you want to live with somebody, or you want the situation where y'all live separately?
And you know, that's a good question because I asked somebody, we were talking about that the other day. Like, if I have a house, you know, already where I live and they have a house and, you know, it doesn't, I want to live with them. Yeah. But we just have to figure out the geographics.
Okay.
She want a goddamn bump, but she wants somebody to just sleep around with. That's what I just heard. Big screen. That's what just happened right there. I don't. Wait a minute. I'm finna just skip to the Kendra cam.
It's over here, baby.
You cussing somebody out in the comment section?
I can't see that anyway.
Okay. I like your outfit.
Why?
I have my pajamas on.
You're too old to just be showing your body. You're like 6. Now big screen. I can't stand her. That is so triggering. Do you not understand? I want everybody to understand that I am triggered. I don't like her or her glasses or her face. She actually believed what she's saying as if it's real. Kendra, you are taking control. Is it control? I don't know if it's control. You're taking advantage of a crazy person. I'm not trying to say you should be canceled, Kendra. What I'm trying to say is, hey, yo, look who you're talking to. That person is wild. What are you supposed to do about this? What are we supposed to do about this? All you can do is give her prescriptions that are prescribed from a man with a white coat. Jesus. I don't know how you're supposed to help a person like this. It hurt my soul. She has kids. Y'all remember that. She has kids. She has 2 people who actually look to her as if she made sense and she could give them direction. It should be a crime. This should be a crime. I want everybody to know this. I think we should all come together and accept that this is a crime when you have a dumb person talking to children every day. Like when they leave school, there's a dumb person talking to them, telling them what to do. She's probably gonna see this video. If everything goes wrong, she's gonna see this video and they're gonna do what they usually do. They're gonna slide in my Instagram and just insult me and say that I need Jesus. Crazy, right? Me, out of all these crazy bad wig wearing, big thick eyebrows, not eyebrows, glasses, big thick glasses wearing up, I need Jesus. Well, guess what? I found him. And he ain't with people like you. I apologize. I'm triggered.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.